Welcome to the Spirit of Life channel. This message begin right now. Living outside your story. Part question: there is a Wall Street crisis happening that is generating a lot of fear. Can you talk about this issue and forewarn us about any other major events we can look forward to? Indeed. It comes as no surprise to any of you that your world is in dire need of new leaders, ones who are guided by the heart. Most of your so-called leaders, whether they are elected or self-imposed, have their own self-interests in mind. Many of you have been waiting for a long time, perhaps lifetimes, to witness the changes in your world that your heart desires. Our service, in this lifetime, is to remind you that the waiting is over. The changes you desire begin within, because within you resides another self-imposed leader or dictator. It is guided by fear and attempts to manipulate, undermine, and control the direct guidance from your own heart. The leadership on your planet is changing because so many of you recognized that your heart doesn't require leadership. It follows no one, it serves life, knowing itself to be the source of life. There are millions living on Earth at this time that fully embrace this concept. There are far less than that who are living it. Our question to each of you is very simple. Whom do you serve? Do you believe your human family needs more guidance on how to store foods? Indeed. Then what is your joy? Are you willing to give your internal state of being the same value you give to your retirement benefits, bank, and savings accounts? Only you have access to your internal account. You can also choose not to value yourself and allow others to withdraw energies without your permission. We call this a horizontal relationship with humanity. Only you can deposit energies into this account. Joy is a truly priceless deposit, backed by the unlimited resources of source energy. We will say it again and again: now is the time to reclaim the throne of your own being. The mind naturally goes into fear when consciousness is not a part of your life. It will always want to rule your external affairs if your internal account isn't valued. Are there major earth changes in your near future? The body of Gaia welcomes the presence of your soul. Much like your own human body, it will also need to change some energies to accommodate the immense presence or vibration of your soul nature. Will these earth changes be devastating? Will your social systems collapse? Step back for a moment and take a deep breath. Beloved, you incarnated upon this planet because it appeared humanity would destroy itself. You volunteered to offer tangible evidence of how a soul enjoys life. The good news, at least from our perspective, is that you are still here. Without your presence, indeed, the future looked very bleak. What you are facing is a complete overhaul of a system that was destined to destroy itself. Such is the folly of a mind that believes itself to be the creator. There is a real crisis upon your planet, and there are also real solutions. These solutions come from those who were willing to look beyond what's already known. The mind will learn to accept a new relationship that puts consciousness in the driver's seat. How does consciousness enter your life? Breathe in this moment. Slowly begin to feel the joy building in your body. Empower yourself with choices that serve this joy. Begin to serve life and your human family. You enrich your life and empower your choices when you also share your gifts. Beloved, you may call yourself a starseed, but you are also interconnected to your human family while sharing the same physical environment. Yes, peace begins within you, but it does not end there. This is your time to act on behalf of a new truth that doesn't ask of you to oppose anyone. All life on earth becomes enriched each and every time you share your gifts. You, beloved, carry the solution humanity is waiting for. You ask of coming events, indeed. We forewarn all of humanity: love will have its way with this planet. Is that a problem? You, the new leaders, must begin to treasure this feeling of joy as being the most precious resource you could ever receive. The mind of humanity will be shouting from rooftops that the world is ending. Indeed, the mind is losing control. The mind within those who have already claimed their heart to be their truth is suggesting, let's skip the embarrassing part. Teach me how to receive my counterpart consciousness. In human terms, we have described this reunion as being two lovers, your male, mind, and female, consciousness, aspects. The world doesn't need yet another voice for fear. Retirement benefits? Mortgage payments? We promise you, if all of that disappeared, life will continue. Your personal safety and security do not reside within a system that is changing. It resides in your willingness to value being or feeling in the moment. Anchoring your soul during these times of great change, the solutions that your soul embodies require an anchor point to fully integrate its presence. We suggest you begin your day anchoring, grounding, your body to the center of the earth. Make a commitment to life by devoting yourself to claiming how you want to feel. Yesterday will keep calling to remind you of unfulfilled obligations, worries, and concerns. Freedom comes to each of you when you stop picking up the phone. Your news will continue to highlight major shifts in your institutions that were created by a mind that experienced itself as being separate from love. Anchored to this beautiful planet, your body acts as a personal portal for source energy. Life will continue to serve your internal state. It will support, without question, whatever story you choose to experience. Serving the transition, your planet is just beginning to experience what many of you have known intuitively for some time. We have shared how this polarized relationship with life has created a dualistic reality and, from our perspective, has no future. It is contracting upon itself. It is living literally on borrowed time, feeding on a very old story. Your institutions will continue to falter, for the gift that you now hold within you does not recognize duality as being real. Such is the power of Christ consciousness. Collectively you hold the future of humanity in your heart. As the structures that have supported this dualistic game continue to grasp for air, yesterday will call and demand that you plan for your own survival. It will suggest that you hide out, store foods, and wait for the tide to turn. We ask each of you, where is your joy? This transition need not be traumatic. Some of you will serve thousands directly as speakers, healers, and teachers, while others will serve thousands indirectly in your local neighborhoods and communities. All of you and all of your skills are needed. Not because the world is ending. You are the lovers of life, you enjoy participating in the creation of anything that honors the sacredness of life. We want to remind you that the integrity of our relationship with each of you is based on mutual respect. We will not undermine that relationship by playing the role of a parent with up-to-the-minute reports from our angelic newsroom. We gladly share our perspective and will continue to blend our presence with those who have placed their allegiance with their hearts. Life if good, breathe it in each and every moment. It's time, beloved, to go to work. Blessings.